we back. You listening to DisRace. Yeah, my boy Trump, but you know, talk about what really matter in life, man. Goodie Mob.
My man.
Yes.
We got Timo in the house. Man, what's happening, man?
Oh, man. Working hard, building. Just opened up a new store with my main man, Hydro Pops, Andre Rivers, 1166 Euclid Avenue.
1166 what?
Euclid Avenue.
Here in Atlanta?
Here in Atlanta.
Oh,
Little 5
man.
points, L5P.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On deck. So if y'all in the area, come through, show some love. You know, we got the hemp creams that work like as icy hot. It's the natural type thing that work better than icy hot. We got the pre-rolls. We got the flour. We got the vape pens. We got the drinks. Everything.
Get a little closer to that cheap ass mic. I know what
everything.
I know what you used to, man, but get a little closer.
Yeah, man, we got a little bit of everything down there for y'all, man. But that's just a little bit of what Timo Goodie got going on, man. He also working with a new artist by the name of Miss Malibu. She banging.
Is that right?
She banging right
Man,
now.
I went to CeeLo invited me, I don't know, about 3 years ago, and he had a showcase of a talent, you know, the people up under him. He had some badass folk in there, man. He had some bad folk in there. And
My man.
I don't remember the guy. He had one brother, man. He was cold, man. He turned it out, man. I said, damn, where he been? But you know, it's good, it's amazing, but it's good when brothers that have
Paved the way.
gone out and paved the way and done what y'all have done.
Then reaching back.
And then reach back.
My brother.
Reach back and
Got
help.
to. Gotta do it, man. I feel it's my duty, man. And not only did we pay the way, it's like it was people before us, but our intentions
Exactly.
were to put the A on the map.
Right.
Is that
Y'all
right?
did
Right.
that.
Timo, if you don't mind be asking, because you know, I don't know who here didn't ride to you guys, especially someone like me and my best friend. It seemed like you guys were like really what you spoke on back then were 20 years ahead of your time. The peeping in my window, come and get your soul food, even though some people really probably thought you was talking soul food, but you was talking something about things much deeper than that. So how are you guys so far ahead, not just in your music, but on the way you didn't even get taken advantage of by the industry?
Man, I gotta say, we like CeeLo say, man, we just vehicles, man, used by God, bro. That's all I can say. I can't take no credit for all that, you know what I mean? Because I don't know why I was saying that, why I was rapping like that, because we still young, we still
Exactly.
subject
Y'all
to
are so
era,
young. Yeah.
we still doing the street shit, you know what I mean? We still doing everything, but it's like, for some reason, when we get in the studio, the pen just make me write this type of stuff, make us write this type of stuff. All us cut from the same type of cloth in the street, all the type of real. But at the same time, we had morals, we had values. We were raised by our grandparents, our parents. So it was a sense of respect from our generation.
Right.
You know what I mean? We had respect for our elders. If it was an older person around, you could just be 2-3 years older than somebody. You still gonna respect them folk because that's the way we was taught.
Right.
But it's like now people don't have no respect for nobody.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's like these artists feel like you owe them something.
Come on, man.
So when you guys were in the studio, did you realize this was going to be? I know you want to say you want to be his, but did you realize like this? Your music was going to be generational. Did you guys realize that, or was that your goal at all, or it just happened?
I mean, it's always a goal for your music to last forever. You know, it wouldn't be no reason for me to go in the studio and say I'm gonna make something ain't gonna last, ain't gonna work.
Right.
You know, intentions were for everything to be great.
Right.
You know, the good thing about it when we came out, it wasn't 10 Atlanta rappers. It wasn't 10. It wasn't. They can't say that it was 10 people in Atlanta, GA that were putting down raps on recording.
1,000 now.
Right.
And now it's thousands.
Yeah, because it was y'all, Outkast, MC Shy D.
Oh, I'm glad you said that. Now,
MC Shy D,
explain to me
and
the connection between you and Big Bro and between you and y'all and Outkast.
Okay. The connection between us and Outkast, it happened like this. Me and Cujo Goodie, we started Goodie Mob. It was just us and Goodie Mob. So we went over to Organized Noise Rico Wade's house one night because we were trying to finish up our record. We had already recorded like 13 songs under the name Goodie Mob. But we had just signed a management deal with the dudes that own Diamonds and Pearls. I don't know if you remember that club back in the day.
Yeah,
I think you do. Yeah. My partners who I graduated with, they inherited a whole lot of money when somebody died in their family, and they went in and bought diamonds and pearls at that particular time. So when they were running diamonds and pearls, they managed me and Cujo Goodie. So they changed our name to Lumberjacks at the time.
Lumberjacks.
Yeah. We had done a song called Living Life Like a Lumberjack because that's how we felt like we were living at that time. And they didn't like the name Goodie Mob. They ain't like it for some reason. I don't know why. They ain't like the name Goodie Mob. But we ended up going over to Organized Noise, Rico Ray's house, man, and Outkast was there. TLC was in the house. And they were just playing just beats out loud, and folk over there just, and another group called PA, Parental Advisory, dude named KP was there. So we all in there just vibing, they just playing music, and everybody was just freestyling. I ain't gonna lie, I had my eye on T-Bars. You know what I'm saying? I said, I'm finna spit, son. I'm finna spit. I'm finna show these niggas I can spit. I got something for them. So I was gonna rap something I already wrote, so I was ready to go. Soon as the mic come on, I get up there, I start busting everybody like, they with me. You know, then, you know, it's just the vibe, it was like a family type of vibe. I love that environment, but after that day, we just continued to build on that relationship with Organized Noise. It was them. And Outkast were young. They were younger than me and Cujo. They still are younger forever. You know, younger than us. And they gonna change.
They gonna catch
you. Know
up.
what I'm saying? They gonna catch you. You know what I'm saying? So they were younger than us at that time. So they had the entryway. They had to deal with LaFace first because they had hooked up with Organized Noise. Organized Noise did music for TLC. They did a remix for TLC. That's how they got in with LaFace and L.A. Reid. And that's how they got Outkast in the door. And Outkast put us on their first album, Get Up, Get Out, Call of the Wild. Me and Cujo Goodie was on Call of the Wild. CeeLo and Big Gilt was on Get Up, Get Out and Get Something. CeeLo Goodie got on Rhyme of the Month. That when folks took CeeLo serious. And at the end of the day, L.A. Reid said, look, you know, I want to do a deal with all of them. I like them all. I like them. You know, I want to do something with them. So Ian Burke came to us and said, look, man, he want to sign all y'all at the same time. How we going to do this? So it was like, shit, man, we just put everybody under the umbrella Goodie Mob and roll like that. And that is how Goodie Mob
I ain't never heard that stuff.
Ian Burke was in here last week.
Never going to change.
Ian Burke was in here last week.
Yeah.
I talked to him. He was in here last week.
Is that right?
Yeah, on the podcast.
Yeah.
But I want to say this, man. When I moved to California, I was homesick with the music. And when y'all came out backyard Mississippi,
Yeah, he like that one.
man, I lost my mind, dog. I lost my mind.
That's 8-Ball and MJG, man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
But y'all from here, really, man?
Yeah, we from here.
Yeah. From the ATL.
Make sure y'all like and subscribe to the show out there. Watch it too.
So what made
Do
you
that.
all decide to want to represent ATL? Because a lot of times when you come from a state or a city that there's not a lot of rappers back then, you know, everybody want to be New York or California. So what made you all say, you know what, we're gonna stay true to who we are?
Cause it's in my blood to be like that. I don't know why I'm so passionate about what I do. You know what I'm saying? But I am. And I felt like at the time, wasn't nobody representing Atlanta. You know what I mean? Wasn't nobody standing up for the city. And the city was on fire, man. We just won the damn, I think we were about to win the World Series. The Falcons was on fire. We had Deion Sanders, you know what I
Doing
mean?
the Dirty Bird, things like
Dirty
that.
Bird was
Yeah, the
popping.
Olympics
Was
coming
popping,
here.
man.
The Olympics was coming
Yeah,
here.
and everybody say, worry about New York and LA beef and all that. So we were like, look, we're gonna show them what the A-Town look like. You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna lie, that's just what it was about. Then, not only that, I went to Morris Brown College. So when I was at Morris Brown,
What?
yeah,
Okay.
I'm a Brownite, man.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay. HBCU in the house.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
what's up.
Graduate. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what's
Alumni. Yeah. So anyway, when I was there, man, it just made me want to be in the music industry for some reason. I don't know why I was in school wanting to be in the music industry, man, but I did. I wanted to be that bad. So I ain't ended up graduating until 2008, but I went back.
Don't worry about it.
I went back and got mine.
You got it?
But man, you guys did a heck of a job. Like you influenced guys like Youngblood, and I know I used to ride to Youngbloods all the time. That Billy D on that U-Way.
You just ride. Oh, you be riding too. Oh, you been riding.
and I mean, even DJ Kizzy Rock, even though his style was totally different, I don't think he gets his foot in the door unless you guys have the success that you guys
Kizzy
have.
Rock, the real deal.
Yeah, man.
So
Yeah,
since we
because
got
it's
you, man, what you think about the state of rap now?
Oh.
Since we got you.
I say the state of rap, it's not in a terrible place right now because you still got some passionate artists out there underground and commercially that want it, and they still believe in carrying the torch and believe that we represent the culture, and they continue to try to change the culture. Only thing I would say is that it's not the artists per se. It's more so the labels and the powers that be behind the artists that's gonna push the narrative. So that's really what we fighting against. It ain't the artists. It's good artists out there all day long, but who gonna put their money behind what?
But y'all was singing too, though, man.
We were. And we were lucky to get in because they thought we were gonna be talking about dick, pussy, and fucking, and we ended up talking about the real deal stuff.
Right.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Sound like y'all read some books.
Yeah, we
Sound
chose on
like y'all read some books.
Government
Exactly.
issues. I mean, y'all were definitely on it. Why do you think somebody who's a Southern rapper and he comes to Atlanta and y'all give him a lot of love, but it's like they want something. His name is Trans Lee, I think. Young man from out of Alabama A&M. I mean,
I don't
guys
know who
really-
that is, but that name kind of got me.
Well, I mean, I don't know the first part, but like I said, I
I'm
know
talking
he
about
was.
What
trans.
you said the name was? Said trans.
There you go with that bullshit.
But again, he's definitely her, and then you got a young lady right now, dark skinned young lady rapper here. She's local. I wish I can call her name.
What?
She
What
got a
you
song
what?
called
What's
Lurking.
the question? Though? What you talking about?
Well, I'm just trying to see like why do you think those people who, if you hear them, you like they got a good message like you guys got, but they have to stay
Hey,
underground.
Bones, There's a lot more.
Kids don't
There's a
wanna
lot
hear
more
that.
to it than that, man. Even if you got the talent, nigga. I know about money.
Right.
I know a lot of brothers back in the day could have been the NBA.
Oh, I believe with that. I saw that in the military. I was like, when I just went to the gym in the military, I saw guys that were just
But you
unbelievable
got to have
athletic.
two things. You got to have the skill and the will, man. Some people got the skill and just they ain't got the will. Yeah, some got the will and they ain't got the skill. Then you find some brothers
Look.
like this that got the skill. And
Well, like he said, they putting the
and
money.
the intellect.
They putting the money behind the negative rap. They ain't putting the money behind the positive rap.
Yeah. There's no
Man,
way Sexy Red should have a hit.
I don't know about that, man.
I can tell you
'Cause
about
it's-
this on the true scale, I ain't gonna call no name just to save my life, but I tell you like this: I've sat down with record promotional companies. I took some music to them, and they told me straight up, T, man, I love your music, man. Y'all boys legends, but them boys, they want to hear that bull crap, man. They want to hear that ratchet.
See, that's what I'm
it ain't
talking
ratchet
about.
enough, man.
Yeah.
They want to hear that. He said, man, I ain't gonna lie. He said the folks that build these prisons and these jails and all, they got the money behind these artists right now. They coming in dropping so much money on these artists to push that type
Damn.
of narrative that it's like
They wanna fill
how
up
can
the
you
jail.
say no? You know what I mean? So they filling up the jail with our folks, filling up money, filling up these nigga pockets to say this or say whatever to our people.
Boy, look at here.
Yeah, it's a different day, man. It's a different day,
Instead
man.
of strategy.
Because we just talk about it all day long, but this man living the life,
Right.
he know. You know what I mean?
And a part of it is our fault.
Yeah.
A part of our fault. When NWA hit, we took it. That was before you guys got big. But when Easy and NWA came out, we were wearing the all black and the white shoes. We were attracted to it for some reason. And then
Oh, they wasn't on they wasn't bullshit now.
oh no, they was on it now.
They had some hard shit.
Yeah, but they
Cube and
really
them.
was talking like gangster rap, and we latched onto it.
Wait.
What I'm saying is, a lot of the rap that we grew up on, and I'm gonna say I grew up on y'all too. Now I ain't never had videos, so it was hard for me to ever know who was rapping what verse. You know what I'm saying? But it's good to meet you. I know you got one of them verses I like. You know what I'm saying?
It's all
but,
good.
Back in the day, like if you liked your music, you wasn't never gonna really hear it on the radio. Like the music I grew up, like I graduated in '99, so if you was listening to UGK, you wasn't never gonna really hear UGK on the radio. At some point, the thing shifted where we start going to the radio to listen to our music instead of going underground to listen to it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Or like everybody I like is on some listening platform, but I ain't never gonna hear them on the radio. So it's a transition where at some point you just really can't look to the radio to inspire you with the rap music, because like you say, it is an agenda.
Yeah.
Can I say this? It was in the day, it was a few black people that own labels and were trying to push out certain artists. I don't see that anymore. Is that a reason why a lot of the black so-called record company owners are not in the business anymore? Now it's more like the white guys are pushing the raps.
Jewish.
Yeah, because they got all the money.
I
And you know what I'm saying? And then not only that, for artists now, the playing field been leveraged. Cause you can put your own music out.
Right.
You got YouTube now and all kind of platforms. You can just folk can do a record today and put it out today.
Yeah,
You
like,
know
same
what I'm saying?
same stand up, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Same.
Yeah.
And you mess around and go viral, then you get money. So you
Right.
like, why I need a record label?
Yeah.
You know, they start doing shows. I mean, it's cats that blew up on YouTube, do shows $30,000-$40,000. You don't even know who they are.
Right. Exactly.
Right.
He's so right because my son, he was like a couple of years ago, he started doing some rapping, and I'm listening to his words. I'm like, you don't live that life. Why are you rapping about that? His exact words were, "Mom, that's what the people want to hear." But that's not who you are. It's not. It don't even sound right coming out of
Yeah,
your
you
mouth.
gotta have a combination of the two.
Yeah, but he is not no thug.
Right.
No.
He ain't never lived no hard life.
He got a
don't know nothing about no
teardrop.
roaches.
He got a teardrop now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You just rapping what you think the people want because you chasing money.
You know.
And which song did it change for you that, okay, you and your boys, y'all are cool and y'all can go out anywhere, but which song was it that changed? We're like, okay, we just can't just be here at Publix and stuff and without being recognized and without like being a pro. So which song you think did it for y'all that, okay, we're different now?
Well, I say it like this, man. The way we carried ourselves throughout this journey, it didn't never put me in that type of position really where I felt like I couldn't go somewhere or do something.
Okay.
I just tried to stay as calm as I could throughout the entire trip.
Okay.
So that if I do, but I mean, there were times, there are times, still just, I went to the grocery store just yesterday, folks
Right.
taking pictures, but
Right.
it don't bother me. You know what I mean? Those are the people that make me who I am. Without them, I wouldn't be nothing.
Right.
You know, I'd be a regular nigga walking through there.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I appreciate them. I show love to everybody. I always do because I can remember before we ever put our music out, certain rappers I might have tried to reach out to and show love to, act that real Hollywood with me.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I
yeah.
was like, oh, wow.
Yeah,
You know,
that
so
changed
they
on-
ain't who I
That's
thought I was.
that's all in the game. And you can say that shit, but you a star, man. Gerald Levert was one of my best friends, man. We were touring together, and we was in Chicago one night about 2 o'clock in the morning after the show at McCormick Place, and he said, "Come on, D. said I'm going to this restaurant, and we gonna walk." It was 2 blocks. Shit. We got about a block, man.
They swarmed him.
They swarmed. They swarmed him. They swarmed him, man. I was playing security. You know, we had some other guys, but I was playing security.
Yeah.
They was on, man. They was on me, so man. So you can go on with that player. You're a legend, man.
Yeah.
Hey.
We appreciate you coming on the show. We'll be back. Huh?
Oh, before we go to break,
Yeah.
Shorty Schwartz say, what's up? He watching the show.
Shout out what's happening.
Yeah, and Big
So
Profit.
it's what? Big Profit. My man,
Big
Big
shout out to
Profit.
Big Profit for
Big
sending out the
P.
link, man.
I
Yeah.
met Big Profit out on the golf course. You know Profit.
He told me.
I met him out on the golf course. I was out there, had my little group with me, and he was out there trying to come through because he was playing by himself. I ain't know him from Adam, man. I said, hey, nigga, you ain't got no friends. You that
He
fucked
told
up.
me.
You ain't got no motherfuckers.
He told me that.
I said, come on, play with us.
That's all right.
And
Yeah.
went on and, you know, talking and stuff and find out, because back then he's rolling with my boy,
X.
DMX.
Yep.
Hey,
Yeah.
Brock, I'm still sorry about that, brother. I'm sorry about
Yeah,
that.
I had him on the show. This crazy motherfucker. He had too much liquor. We'll be back.